What's up? My name is Jat Jones from howtogetaGirlfriend.org, and today we're going to be talking about why most men fail miserably with women. The reason why I'm doing this video is because I put out a video demonstrating how to talk to a girl you like for the first time. I put a lot of time and effort and money into that video so you guys can see the dynamic happening. Now what happened is a lot of guys asked me, hey Jad, go do a hidden camera. Hey Jad, we want to see a live hidden pickup camera, right? This goes completely against everything I am teaching. This goes completely against my philosophy, and I'm going to show you why this mentality that guys have about hidden things is destroying their chances with women. So please, I recommend if you watch no other video, you watch this video very carefully, because this is all about you. All right? So here's the thing. First of all, for the hidden camera, let me just put it this way. Would you be cool if I was to do a hidden camera pickup with your sister, your daughter, your cousin, your girlfriend, your fiance, your wife? The answer is definitely no. So then how can you tell me that it's cool to do it with strangers? The thing you need to understand is we are all one in this planet, where there are no strangers. Okay? Another side of this is this. How would you feel if tomorrow you went out on the street and then some girl started talking to you and you thought she was all into you, and then you got her number, and then you go home, and then by a freak accident you see that video out on YouTube? How are you going to feel? You're going to feel manipulated. Your heart's going to get hurt because you really like that person and you gave them trust and faith enough that it was a genuine interaction, only to realize that it was a manipulation. They used you as a means to an end. They used you as an object in order to get something. And you were not of any importance in that equation. You were an object that was used. So that is why, guys, I will not do the hidden camera thing. It lacks integrity. And this is what I want to talk about. Integrity. Integrity. The lack of integrity in this world, the lack of integrity with you guys is the reason why you're not successful with women. Integrity is the foundation on which your life is built. If your life is not built on the foundation of integrity, then your life will not work. You will fail. You will not find joy. You will not find love. You will not find fulfillment. You will end up alone. So let's go into this. Let me show you why most men fail miserably with women. It's due to this thing called integrity. Most guys out there is so much dating advice out there about how to manipulate a woman into bed. Manipulate her into liking you. Manipulate her into giving you her number. You guys, we have to give up. Give up the manipulation. Give up the belief that you have to manipulate someone. The thing is, here's the deal. When you live in a world where you believe that you have to manipulate people, you are no longer looking at people as human beings, but rather as objects. You are not seeing a beautiful woman over there. You are seeing a means to an end. You have reduced this human being that has feelings, emotions, she has family, she has hope, she has dreams, she has frustrations and fears and desires. You've reduced all that into an object. An inanimate object, an idea in your head called a hot girl that I want to have sex with. So immediately, you stop seeing human beings in front of you. Immediately, you've cut off the connection completely. You've cut off all possibility of any human connection to happen because you are seeing people as objects, as a means to an end. What can I get from this person? I want to have sex with that hot girl so that I can feel good about myself, so that I can brag to my friends, so that I can inflate my ego. It's not even about her anymore. It's an object you think is going to enhance you in some way. This is the quickest way to feeling empty inside. This is the quickest way. Woo! Ah! This stuff gets me like pumped up, man. This is about, in the end of the day, ending up with a real life. After 5, 10 years from now, waking up and seeing that you are a real man. You're surrounded by people who care about you, who love you. That you have a reputation with yourself. That you lived a life of integrity. That you left people, you left women better than you found them. When you manipulate people, when you use people as a means to an end, when you reduce them to objects that you will use to enhance your sense of self, you will become empty inside. Manipulation is the absence of love. Manipulation is the absence of being real. When I say you gotta be a real man, that means I'm saying you gotta be a man of integrity. That means that you have to live with integrity in everything you do. From the way you brush your teeth all the way to how you do business, conduct your relationships with your family or your relationships with women. Integrity at all levels. You cannot be kind of honest. You're either a stand-up guy or you're a manipulator. You're either someone who has a full heart and who's going to live a full, joyful, loving life, or you're going to be someone who's empty inside, an empty carcass who uses people as a means to an end. All right? I'm saying this for you. If you manipulate, if you believe that manipulation is the way, then 10 years from now, you're going to wake up, you're going to look around, and you're going to be alone. You're going to wake up, you're going to look around, you're going to look in the mirror, you're going to hate yourself. Because you sold out. You were a fraud. You hurt people's feelings. You hurt people's hearts because you manipulated them. And let me tell you something, I'll give you a secret right now. Having sex with a lot of girls, it doesn't bring you true fulfillment and true joy. So don't try to find yourself in that. And don't think that by manipulating a lot of women into sleeping with you, that you'll somehow find joy and find fulfillment and find yourself and finally be able to look yourself in the mirror and be proud of yourself. The path to true fulfillment, to true joy, to true self-esteem and feeling good about yourself is being a man of integrity. It's being real. It's when they look at you, they say, oh yeah, that guy's real. That guy's the truth. Leaving a legacy behind you. What do you want people to say about you when you die? What legacy do you want to leave behind? Life is not like the music videos, the TV, the media, the government, all this stuff. They're programming you that sex is the most important thing, money is the most important thing, fame, power, status. 20 girls around you, driving in a Ferrari. That's meaningless. What is going to matter? What is the legacy you are going to leave behind when you die? Do you want them to say, all that stuff's empty. At the end of the day, all that people are going to remember is what you did, what mark you left on the world. So do you want to leave a trail behind you of women with broken hearts who got manipulated and who hate you? Let me tell you this about manipulation. It will catch up to you. You may fool people in the short term, but in the long term, everybody will know what you're about. And when you're known as a fraud, you become alone, and then you're living a life of isolation. I'm telling all this stuff for you. So back to the, what do you want to be remembered for? What is the footprint you want to have on this planet? When you die, are they going to say, oh, he was a great man. He was real. He was a man of integrity. He always stood up for what he believed in. He left a trail of goodness behind him. You see, if you want to be successful with women, let me tell you this. You may think that you can outsmart women, but women can smell a manipulator. And that's why, if you've been using these other dating, these guys who are giving you these techniques to manipulate women and all this stuff, and you haven't been getting success, the reason why you're not getting success with those pickup tricks and tactics and routines is because they're through manipulation. And you have insulted women's intelligence by thinking that you can fool the women. But women have all said politely, no thank you, I'll pass. I'm not going to sleep with you. I'm not going to be your girlfriend. Why? Because they felt that manipulation from you. They didn't tell you, hey, I can feel you're manipulating me, but they just declined your offer. So here's the thing, that if you want to be successful with women, you have no choice but to be a man of integrity. And the beautiful thing about it is this can't be faked. So right now, I'm giving you a choice. Manipulation or integrity. The roads lead in exactly opposite directions. Are you going to live a life where you're true to yourself, where you do things that you will only be proud of, that you will show your family and the world? Another thing, you guys are asking me to do a hidden cam. Am I going to be proud to show my mother and my grandmother and all my family that I'm doing a hidden cam to pick up girls on the street without their knowledge? No. That's why I'm living through integrity. I know that if I do a hidden cam, I'll get hundreds of thousands of hits on YouTube. But I'm not selling out. Don't sell out for short-term rewards. Look at life as a long term. All right? In the long term, you stick to your guns, you stick to your integrity, you be real, you be a real man. A real man does not manipulate. Those who manipulate, those who lack integrity, they are not men. They are little boys. So, are you going to be a little boy? Manipulate? End up empty? And just use people as a means to an end? Look at them as objects instead of real human beings? Or are you going to be a man of integrity? Get your values straight. Have a backbone and walk through the world. And not always take the easy road, but take the right road. And have people's respect and have your own respect. Be able to look yourself in the mirror and like what you see. Have a path behind you of hundreds of people who you made their lives better. See, my philosophy is simple, guys. Leave the woman better than you found her. That's it. It's simple. It comes from a place of love. It comes from a place of seeing women as human beings with hopes, dreams, fears, insecurities, families. She's someone's sister. She's someone's daughter, man. You better respect that. How would you like it if someone used your daughter or your mother or your sister as an object, a sexual object, and just threw her away? Used her as some kind of object, as a means to an end, to enhance his own selfish, self-centered ego. How would you feel about that person? Well, then I'm asking you now, don't be that guy. Look at women as human beings. And by doing that, you will see that you will start having a lot more success with women. Because now, for the first time in your whole life, you will meet another woman. Before that, you have probably never really met another woman. You have only met your ideas and your concepts about her. This can be very powerful. I hope you're getting me. I hope the message is getting through. So right now, it just comes down to this. You know what? I'm going to tell you something. What I teach you guys is live through integrity, because integrity is the foundation on which the rest of your life is built. All your actions either stem from integrity or lack of integrity. You can't be in between. If you're kind of honest but not 100%, then you lack integrity. It's just like that. You're either the real deal or you're not. If you're the real deal, life's going to work. If you're not, If you're 99% but not 100%, then your life's not going to work. And until you live with integrity, life is going to keep teaching you those lessons and beating you down until you finally get in your head that, hey, I've got to be honest and straight up with everything that I do. And once you're on that path, that's when you're going to start to succeed with women, in business, with your family, in your personal life, your hobbies, whatever. All right? So right now, I want to, for those guys, also, this is YouTube. You're probably watching me. You're probably following some other dating advice guys too. Let me tell you, let me be crystal clear about this right here. I am not here for a popularity contest. I don't care. Okay? This is not about me. I am here to deliver the truth. I am here to help those who want to be helped through integrity, who want to take the path, the high road of honesty and integrity, of leaving people better than you found them, leaving women better than you found them. So right now, you got to make a decision. Are you going to be a man of integrity and be real and move through this world with realness, with love, leaving a trail of goodness behind you? Or are you going to be a manipulator, a selfish, empty shell that just uses people as objects in order to fulfill your false ego, your false sense of self? If you're following me, then, okay, let me break it down for you. If you're following other guys' dating advice and it is manipulative and lacks integrity at any level, even if it's this much, you're either 100% in integrity or zero. There's no in between. So if you're following other guys that lack integrity and you like their style and you believe in that, then unsubscribe, unlike, and go to my newsletter. If you're on my newsletter, unsubscribe from there and never watch me again. Because it is completely contradictory to everything I'm telling you. On the other hand, if you want to really truly succeed with women and in life and like yourself and not hurt yourself after 3, 5, 10 years by doing things wrong and taking the wrong path in life, then stop listening to those guys, unsubscribe from those guys, stop watching those guys. If you have stuff from them, delete it, and then stick with what's true. I am not even going to tell you that what I'm saying is true. It's up to you to determine what feels good here in your heart, in your gut. What feels right. But it's right now a decision. If you're following me and you're following other dating advice guys that are telling you to manipulate women, then it's completely contradictory. You'll be so confused because this guy will say, hey, go indirect and pretend this and pretend that. And I'll say, hey, be a real man. Go take what you want. Declare your sexuality to her and tell her you're here to take her. It's completely contradictory. So you're going to be confused and you're not going to know what to do. You can't follow truth and manipulation at the same time. They lead in opposite directions. So either follow the truth and commit to it 100%, go all in, or drop it and just stick with the manipulation, the easy road. Go watch music videos of guys with their 20 girls and their bling bling and their fancy cars and all that brainwashing bullshit, and just go chase that. And then after 10 years, 20 years, you'll realize it's empty. It's your choice. But you can't have both. You can't have both. It just doesn't work. It's contradictory. All right? So this video has gone pretty long. I've gotten really emotional here. And that's because this is important. This is your life, man. This is your life. And it's a shame that nobody in your life, in your family, tells you this stuff. I had to learn it for myself. And it has proven enormously valuable to me, and that's why I need to share it. So right now, I will leave you. Don't take everything I say and just don't take it just blindly. Think about it. It's time to start thinking for yourselves, guys. Open up to what the media and society and TV is programming into you, all the bullshit that's getting programmed into you. It's time to wake up to what's true, what's real, what's going to build you up as a human being, what's going to leave a legacy behind you? What's gonna, after 3, 5, 10 years, what's gonna have you wake up and be surrounded with love and an enriched life? And have you have moved forward and not hurt yourself? Integrity is, in the end of the day, it's about not hurting yourself and not hurting others. Here's the thing about life. Whatever you do, you can't do anything to someone else that you don't do to yourself. So if you go out and manipulate women for the next 2 years, you're not only hurting them, but you're hurting yourself. You just don't know, you don't understand how you're hurting yourself. But I will leave that up to you to discover if you're going to choose that route. But you will hurt yourself so bad. But if you spend the next 2 years and rest of your life in integrity and leaving people better than you found them, then you're helping other people, you're helping yourself too, in ways that also you cannot comprehend and you cannot imagine. You cannot help other people without helping yourself, and you cannot hurt other people without hurting yourself. So what I'm going to leave you with right now is a choice. Manipulation, self-centered behavior, looking at people as a means to an end, trying to have sex with as many girls as possible, not because with complete disregard to them as human beings, just to get your self-centered ego up. The lack of authenticity, the lack of integrity. Or are you going to choose to be real? Are you going to choose to be a real man? Not a little boy who manipulates. Real men don't manipulate. They don't need to. They are powerful enough to go through the world and take what they want. Manipulation is the tool of a little boy who is scared and terrified. So are you going to choose to be a man of integrity, moving through the world with love, leaving people better than you found them, living at a high moral level, not morality that anyone else tells you, but the morality you know that's true in your heart, being proud to show everything that you've done in your life to your mother, your father, your family, your friends? So this is the choice I leave you with. Which one are you going to choose? If you choose manipulation, please let this be the last time you ever see or hear from me again. But if you choose truth, then let's go on this journey together. That's it. I'm not going to end with a bang. I'm not going to end with anything except think about this. Make a choice. This is your life. Take care.